You know how sometimes you look at an Excel formula and it's like staring into the void?
Yeah, I've been there.
Today we're tackling one that can be seriously powerful though, especially for anyone working with time data. It's the time.From function in Power Query.
Power Query. I love Power Query.
It's a data transformation powerhouse built right into Excel.
Right.
And honestly, it can handle things that regular formulas wouldn't even touch.
Absolutely. It's way more efficient for bigger data sets.
So we're going deep on time.From. We're not just going to figure out what it does, but really the how and why you'd use it.
Sounds good.
Think of the time.From function as a time detective. It takes a value, could be text, a date and time with a time zone, even a number, and it isolates the time.
Exactly.
Magic. But the magic is this simple formula. Time.From, and then in parentheses, value, comma, and then in brackets, culture.
Yeah, that's it.
Now that culture argument piqued my interest. Can you unpack that a bit?
Okay, so think about it. Your data might be coming from all over the place, right? Different countries use different time formats. Some use the 24-hour clock. Some use AM/PM. Some don't.
I see.
So that culture setting helps time.From make sense of all those little variations, so it pulls out the time accurately no matter what. Like if you're working with US data, you'd use NUS for the culture.
Got it. So it's all about avoiding errors and being consistent.
That's right.
So does this mean I always have to specify the culture, or is there like a default?
Good question. Usually Excel defaults to your system's regional settings, but when you're working with data from different sources, it's always safer to just be specific.
Right. Makes sense. You mentioned that time.From can handle different types of values. So how does that play out in real life?
Okay, imagine you've got this column of data and it's a mess.
Right. Yeah.
The time is buried in all this other text. Time.From can sift through that and extract just the time part.
Oh.
So you can finally get those time insights from your data.
Yeah, that's cool.
Of course, you want to make sure your data is formatted consistently for the best results.
Makes sense. Now, what about date time and date time zone?
So those are data types that include both the date and the time. Time.From neatly separates the two, gives you just the time. Like let's say you're looking at email opens for a campaign.
Okay.
And your audience is spread across time zones. Time.From can help you see when people are actually engaging with your content, no matter where they are.
Oh, that's handy. So it does all the work, gives you just the time information. I like it. But wouldn't something like, I don't know, the day of the week or even holidays influence email opens?
Oh, absolutely. Those are definitely factors. Time focuses specifically on pulling out the time.
Yeah.
But you can then combine that with other data points like the date, the day of the week to build a much more comprehensive analysis.
Right.
That's where Power Query's power really shines and lets
Yeah.
you layer these analyses.
So now for the maybe slightly more intimidating value type numbers, you said this one was a bit trickier.
Well, it works a bit differently, but it all comes down to how Excel sees time. It treats time as fractions of a day. So like 0.5 would be noon, 0.25 would be 6 a.m.
Interesting.
Time.From takes those fractional values and turns them into a time format we can actually read and work with.
Gotcha.
Actually, I used this once to analyze website traffic data, and I found our peak traffic was shifting later into the evening.
Really?
Yeah, it was surprising, but it helped us adjust our content schedule for better engagement.
That's a good example. So with time.From, I can see things like when my customers are most active or how my team's productivity ebbs and flows throughout the day.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so powerful. It's not just about extracting time, it's about getting your data ready for serious analysis so you can make smarter decisions.
So in a nutshell, time.From is like a precision tool for time data in Power Query. It works with all these different data types, opens up a whole new world of analysis. But here's something to think about. How could understanding time-based patterns in your data lead to better decisions in your work or even your personal life?
You know, that's a great question.
It's something to ponder.
Yeah.
Time is a powerful thing.
It is.